أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي كان موجودا قبل حدوث الأشياء ويبقى بعد فناء الأشياء، تفرد بالأولية والقدم ووسم كل شيء ما عداه بالفناء والعدم، كما قال عز شأنه: كل شيء هالك إلا وجهه وكل نفس ذائقة الموت. وقال: كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام. والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنام سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين، ولعنة الله على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، فقد قال الله في كتابه الكريم: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولمن صبر وغفر إن ذلك لمن عزم الأمور. صلوات. As you know that we are speaking on the topic of the rights in the light of the treatise of rights of Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salatu wassalam. And we were discussing the rights of the person who wrongs you. Someone who has been mean with you, who has been unjust with you in his conduct, who has hurt your feelings or has done any wrong, any injustice and oppression. How should you deal with such a person? So before this, Imam has told us how to deal with the friends and what are the rights of our friends and the rights of the people who give us any kind of favor. Then Imam goes further by explaining the rights of the person who is not your friend. Rather, he has shown and demonstrated some animosity towards you with his tongue or in any other means. So this person has a right on you. Just thinking that this person has a right on you, this should be enough for us to understand that how should we deal with such a person. Right. So means I have to pay his rights, rights of my enemy, rights of my, rival, or anybody who is against me, in front of me, coming to me to hurt my feelings. What are the rights? So Imam said it could be one of these two situations: when somebody is coming against you to wrong you in any way, either he is doing it purposely or he is doing it mistakenly, unknowingly, unwillingly. If he has done it purposely, there is a way of dealing with him. If he has done it mistakenly, it was a mistake, and he has done something that he didn't like, or it caused some kind of offense against you. So, if he has done it mistakenly, so Imam has given it in the end of his, this passage. He has said that how can you return somebody's wrongdoing with wrong while he has done the wrong mistakenly and you are returning this wrong knowingly? So how can you do that? He has done it mistakenly. So how beautiful way of explaining of Imam. So we're done with this. Inshallah, maybe if we get some chance, we might talk about it next time. But I'm going to conclude something that we were speaking on for last 2 or 3 weeks. And it is the first situation when somebody is doing something wrong knowingly, purposely. So he is bothering you, he is hurting you purposely. What should you do with him? So Imam has read an ayah about it. He gave a reference of a Quranic ayah from Surah Shura, Surah number 42, and ayat number starting from 41 to 43. Even before and after this ayat, you can read them. So good and beautiful ayat. So Imam said, if he has done this to you purposely, so see what Quran says about it. First of all, everything is imbalanced in Islam, and we discussed that already. I don't want to repeat it, and I want to conclude today one part of my topic. And when Imam speaks about this situation, says, okay, now how you deal with such a situation, referring to ayat, speaking about it in the end of the ayah. I don't have time now to read the whole ayat. You can go and read it. Just the main ayat in the end. Imam said, وَلَمَنْ صَبَرَ وَغَفَرَ. Sometimes you have the right to take revenge. Islamically, you have the right. But there are rules and laws about it. And even in those rules and laws, sometimes you don't have the right at all. Sometimes, yes, you have the right. Even when you have the right to take revenge and to answer the way he has done it to you, Imam gave the ayat, referenced the ayat, and so there are so many ayat, not only this ayat. وَلَمَنْ صَبَرَ. But whoever demonstrates patience, وَغَفَرَ, not just patience, وَغَفَرَ, and he forgives. فَإِنَّ ذَلِكَ لَمِنْ عَزْمِ الْأُمُورِ. This is the best decision anybody can take. Good. Why? Because when you are in a situation of anger, you are angry. In such a situation, in such a condition of anger, you cannot take a good decision. You make mistake more than the person who has done it against you. More mistakes. وَلَمَنْ صَبَرَ. Do little sabr, little patience. Show your patience. And this is what we were talking about. Of course, we are not talking about especially the word sabr or patience. something which is related to patience, and it is kadhmul ghayr. We are talking about kadhmul ghayr, referring to another ayah of Quran, in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala praising the people who in the state of anger and in the state of wrath, they do three things, three steps. And we are talking about first step, and today we are going to conclude this first step. Next two steps, inshallah, we'll talk about them later on. What are those things? Sabara wa ghafara. Look, first of all, in the state of anger. Okay, he said this to me, he did this to me. You are so angry, you're so disappointed, so upset. Why did he do this? Now, what should I do? So, patience, sabara. Kadhmul ghayr is the same thing, means to control your anger. Sabr has more wider meaning. Kadhmul ghayr is specific, just to control your anger right then. Whenever you feel angry, best for you, calm down, think what you're saying. Because there is hadith. In this hadith, Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq alayhi salam says that al-ghadabu miftahu kulli shar. The anger is the key for every single evil. Kulli shar. Any evil you see, you will find in the root cause of this anger. Somehow you will find an anger there. And the anger, the reason for the anger is, if you know the reason for the anger, you can cure it. If you can diagnose, then the cure becomes easy. If you don't know what is the disease, you keep using any kind of drugs, they're not going to help unless you know what kind of medicine you should use for what kind of illness and disease and sickness. So ghadab is a sickness, a spiritual sickness. So see the reason for this. If you have fever, not necessarily that you always use the same medicine that somebody else has used in his fever or her fever. You also use it. Many people come and tell you, okay, use this because I had this, so it will help you. Don't take any medicine from anybody who doesn't know about the medicine. Take it from the doctor only. This is what we say about the spiritual medicines also. And this is called taqleed. Take it from the person who knows. Otherwise, everybody will come and tell you, give you some suggestions. Oh, really? Believe me, I use this, and I found it so much, useful. You can use it. No, it may be useful for him or for her because the reason may be, something else. But for you, the reason for your fever may be something else. So, the same thing about anger. Anger, what is the reason? What is the root cause for anger? If you know the root cause, we know the disease, we can find and figure out what the cure for it is. Okay? So now Imam is giving us the reason. And I had mentioned this in a very quick note on my speech last time. Let me read it for you, what Imam is saying. Imam said, when somebody asked him about this anger and the reason for the anger, so Imam said, the reason for the anger is al-kibr wa tajabbur. So the reason for is arrogance. Since you feel yourself, you are great. So your pride causes that anger. If you don't feel takabbur, you will never get angry. You can try it. Only takabbur makes you angry. It's so subhanallah. Look, the Imam is giving the reason, but now apply it everywhere and check about yourself. And I gave you the example last time, and again, see that example. You yourself, somebody is using a word, you get angry. Same word somebody else is using, you don't get angry. Does this happen? Yes, it happens. Somebody who is stronger than you, more powerful, or respectful in your eyes, he is using the word, you don't get angry. Why? Because he used it for you. But somebody who you think is lower than you in status, he uses the same word. You get, what? He said this to me? This is what Imam says. 3 words he used. One, he says takabbur, then at-tajabbur. All are almost the same. Tajabbur is more than takabbur. Means you feel yourself so great and high and status. Do you think nobody should challenge you with any kind of word, and nobody should disrespect you? Because you have the respect, you have the dignity. How somebody can say this, and how can I forgive him? I cannot forgive him. How he says this? Then Imam uses 3rd word to explain this takabbur and tajabbur. This arrogance and this intense kind of feeling or sense of dignity or honor. He says, وَمَحْقَرَةُ النَّاسِ. Your anger is because you feel in your mind that people are haqir and degrade people. Degrade them and upgrade yourself in your mind. All these 3 are one. The reason is one, and this causes ghadab. You get angry. And that's why you see, if you find 2 people, they have any kind of problem in their relationship and you want to reconcile between them, who will give you hard time in accepting your offer of reconciliation? The one who is more powerful. The one who is weak, he will say, yeah, fine, I'm ready. But the one who is powerful says, what? I reconcile with him? How dare he did this to me? How dare he said this to me? Look at takabbur. Look at takabbur. And this is what Quran said. فَلْيَعْفُوا وَلْيَصْفَحُوا أَلَا تُحِبُّونَ أَنْ يَغْفِرَ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ. You have to forgive and ignore. Don't you want that Allah also forgives you? And see in Dua Kumail, subhanallah. How can I forgive him? I forgive him. The one who is weak, he says, oh, sorry, yeah. Even though he didn't do anything wrong, he will say sorry. And the one who is powerful, even if he has done wrong, he will never say sorry. Look what happened today, in this week. Yesterday in Hajj. How shameful it is for these Wahhabi and Saudi government. How shameful it is. He's coming with his takabbur, the prince. Why he should come in a place where everybody is equal in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with this arrogance, with the securities and hundreds of security people with him, I'm coming. Who is coming? Oh, prince is coming. And it caused the stampede, and it caused around 1,000 people to die and 1,000 people to get injured. Why? Because of somebody's arrogance in the house of Allah, in the place of worship, and he did not say sorry. If you find those, of course, those who died, they died. But those who are injured, go and ask them, you will find them saying, sorry, yeah, we're not supposed to do this. You're supposed to be patient, not to run, not to do this, not to go at this time. They're feeling sorry, but this prince is never feeling sorry and will never feel sorry. Why? Because this is takabbur. So the person who has takabbur, he will never say sorry. He says, what? Me? What did I do wrong? So the person who feels himself that he is powerful, astaghfirullah, what power you have? You are the weakest person on the earth. That's why your weakness, this is your weakness that you bringing the security with you. These people are strong who are going without security. They are strong. They died with that strength. But you are weak. Coming to Hajj, in the place of Hajj, in the place of Ibadat with security, should have some shame. But they don't feel shame. No. Why? Because there is arrogance there. So this is what Imam is saying. Why you don't forgive people? Because you have arrogance. Somebody who is higher than you in status, if he does any mistake, you will forgive him very quick. If you see a minister, a governor, if he does any mistake, right? Any mistake, there are so many examples. I don't want to, take your time. The time is so short. He does a mistake, and he said sorry. So no, please don't say sorry. Why you? Oh, look, he is saying sorry to me. No, you will get, pleased so quick. But somebody who is lower than you in your eyes, keep this in your eyes. This keep it in your mind. Nobody is lower than you in his status. Allah said, "Inna akramakum indallahi atqakum." Only the person who has taqwa is greater in the eyes of Allah than anybody else. Nothing else can be a criterion for greatness and lowerness. So you don't get pleased with somebody quick. So no. Okay, forgive him. How can I forgive him? The other person, yeah, I will forgive him. Why? Because so the one who gets quickly ready to forgive, he is a weak person. The person who gets a lot of time and effort for somebody who is trying to reconcile, the mediator gives hard time to mediator who is stronger. Or he feels himself stronger, otherwise nobody is stronger. But see, the same, at least the mu'min, the followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, they should read Dua Kumail and see what Imam is saying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Sari ar-Rida. Oh, the one who gets pleased so quickly. You come to him and say, sorry Allah. Allah forgive me, sorry. Allah gets, okay, I forgive you. Very quick. So Allah should say, how can I forgive you? I created you. See the difference between me and you. Why should I forgive you for what? But he says, okay, I will forgive you very quick. When we get power, we don't forgive very easily. But the power, all the powers is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He gets pleased very quick. He forgives very quick. That's why nobody can call himself Jabir except him. Nobody can call himself Qahhar, means the person who makes other people bow down in front of him. Those people are Jabir and Qahir. Nobody can be that. Why? Because anybody, if want to make people bow down to him, he has to do something wrong in order to achieve this goal, except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the conclusion of all our discussion is, there are so many more ahadith. I'm leaving them so that we can move to the next step. So this is first thing to do. And there are also some tips given by our Aimma alayhi salatu wasalam in order to control your anger. For example, if somebody is very angry, if he drinks the water of wudu, when he does the wudu, few of those drops of wudu, drink it, and you might be able to control your anger easily. If somebody is angry, there is a hadith that sit down. It's mustahab to sit down. If you are standing, sit down. If you're sitting, stand up. You will feel some calm, some control over your anger. If you have any relative, blood relative around, go and just touch him. When you touch him, touch your brother, your sister, your father, your son. If you are angry, just touch him. It has something, subhanallah, from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It makes you calm down. Many more things. So first thing in your any kind of relationship is to control your anger. This is first step. And if you do this, you are really strong man, strong woman. Some people think, oh, he gets angry very quick. Look what kind of reply comes from him. He gives very quick response to any wrong. He is very brave. No, he is not brave. He is very weak. Since he is weak, he cannot control himself, so he gives the reply and response very quick and unknowingly. So be calm. Calm down. As I said in the beginning, I'm ending this topic with this conclusion, that whatever you do to control your anger, it is for yourself. It's for your health, mental health, physical health, and spiritual health. Most of all, spiritual health. Control your anger. When you pass this stage, then the next stage, Quran is saying, وَالْكَاظِمِينَ الْغَيْظِ وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ. It's not enough that you calm down and you control your anger and you show your patience. No, one more step, go ahead and forgive him. Forgive him. If you really be able to forgive, then you are even stronger. Quran says, no, don't stop here. We want you to go even further more. وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Allah likes those who even show their ihsan and favor to other people. So do your favor. Give him, reply the bad with goodness. When you do this, then you are the highest person in Iman. And really you reach to the status of muhsineen, and Quran in many places says, Wallahu yuhibbul muhsineen. Allah loves those who do good and do ihsan and do favor. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to follow the Quran and the seerah of Ahlul Bayt alayhimu salatu wassalam. إن أحسن الحديث وأبلغ الموعظة كتاب الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر.